Welcome back to Houston Life. If you're planning on doing any shopping here at the Rodeo, you'll want to stop by this booth. This is E6107. It's Christina Greene Jewelry, and Christina is a local Houstonian. She chased her dreams to New York, then India, then back to Houston, and Rodeo has been a huge part of her success.
So we have our original squash blossom, which is this one.
Houston designer Christina Greene is known for her signature look, turquoise with gold.
I absolutely love this Western Blues cuff. I love to stack jewelry.
For more than 10 years, her brand has grown steadily, selling products at trunk shows, online, and at her retail store.
All of our turquoise comes from Arizona. We actually buy it in rough form and send it to our suppliers, and they cut it and put it into the pieces that we design.
She's come a long way over the last decade.
10 years ago, I was graduating. I went to TCU and then decided that the industry I was in was not quite for me, and I decided to go to Parsons in New York so that I could study design and fashion.
Christina chased her dreams to New York, and while studying, she worked with designers like Shoshana and Michael Kors. She then landed a job with a jewelry designer who sent her on a work trip to India.
It's just such a beautiful, amazing place, and I was meeting with different suppliers and learning how to get these rings made.
During her time in India, Christina learned the ins and outs of the jewelry business, from the long design process to the samples and revisions to manufacturing and ultimately distribution and shipping. And although she had loved living in New York, it was time to come back to Houston.
So it was pretty much 0 to 60. I came home. I immediately got started with all of my jewelry designs that I'd done in India. A lot of my stuff was handmade still that I was making myself. And really what got my first start was the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. I was able to get a booth 10 years ago this March, and that was really the big start. I just remember there was 20 days of me sitting in that 10 by 10 booth, just hoping people would come in, look at my designs, and it was the turquoise and gold that really stood out to most of our customers. Until today, that's all I do is gold. And people ask me today, are you ever gonna do silver? And I kindly decline.
Christina's rodeo roots run deep.
So I've been very lucky. Rodeo's been in my family forever, and it's definitely very dear to my heart. I remember being younger and going there with my family, riding in the fire truck, falling asleep in my mom's arms, watching George Strait, going to the cutting shows. It was something that my grandfather was very involved in, and so was my dad. And it's really where I got my love for rodeo. So when I was given the opportunity to have a booth at the rodeo, I just couldn't say no. It was just such an honor.
And after years of serving on 2 committees, Mutton Bustin' and Trailblazer, Christina was recently named director.
This is my first year serving on the board of directors, and this is something that I've wanted forever, and it's definitely a very big honor this year for me.
As Christina's business has grown, so has her support system. In 2019, she married her longtime friend, David McAllen. And 2 years ago, they welcomed their first child, Marie.
My husband is definitely my #1 supporter. I would also say my parents have been a huge supporter ever since the beginning. And every day my mom is, how was today? What were your numbers? How did it go? And she decks herself out in Christina Greene Jewelry, and someone will be like, I love your necklace, I love your earrings. And she's like, hold on, it's my daughter's, let me give you a card. And I laugh because my dad, being as involved as he is in rodeo, he'll sometimes just pick up a chair and sit outside my booth and just say hi to everyone and say, come on in, come see my daughter. Even 10 years later, he's still doing that, and I would not be where I am without my family and also my friends. Houston's really where my support system is.
Along with supportive family and friends, Christina says 2 other things are critical to her success.
The first one is definitely customer service for me, is having that relationship with my customers is very key, but also quality and being unique. You don't really see a lot of turquoise and gold, especially not real turquoise and gold, and that's something that I've stayed true to and something that I'll always continue to do.
With more than a decade of business experience under her belt and products sold in stores all over Texas and now around the world, Christina's latest accomplishment? moving out of her retail location in Rice Village and into her brand new store at Voss and Woodway.
I'm a Southern girl. The product resonates with Southern girls, and Texas has definitely been our #1 spot to see it, but we're wanting to expand because it's nice to see it all over the world.
No matter what her next move is, you can guarantee Christina will keep hustling.
I always say that Christina Greene Jewelry is my first baby, but Marie is my best baby and #1 baby. But it really has. It's been something that I do all day, all night. As much as I'd love to say that it runs itself, I'm definitely still day in, day out, on my phone, on my computer, answering questions, packing boxes, always involved. It is a hustle and it's fun because there's a reward at the end of the day. And I also knew that I didn't like to have a boss, and so here I am, being my own boss.
Pretty incredible. I met Christina Greene when I first moved to Houston, and it's been so lovely watching her business grow over the years. We are so proud of her and her growing family as well.